These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup.
I even want to leave.
He's like, I win these.
Yeah, I'm happy exactly where I am.
He has like no health, no mana, and Italy has double off. He's like, nah, I win these. Easy.
Yeah. And now Delight looking for... They could just dive him.
Yeah, I mean, flash over the wall. There it is. Ignite. Easiest first blood of your life. Delight is not even in any trouble. Super clean. And gets Zeka first blood. In fact, everybody is grouping up for it except Doran. But neither of the top laners have TP.
This is the nice thing about jungle Shyvana, though, because... Oh, Pyosik?
This is just on vision. Pyosik, they're not going to extend for that. The Doran ultimate doesn't get much, but look at the wall. The Peanut level 6 spike does insane damage, but the spear is going to hit Relight, and he will go down as now Beryl in a rough spot here. He will be taken down, but look at the health bars. Oh, another spear. This one to hit Zeka. Pyosik says, I don't need any CC. Who needs that? The flash of the wall does nothing, but Viper trades it back. 1-for-1, and Peanut, he's so low, he's going to be denied the Drake. As now Viper also going to flash and die immediately. End it to Drake over to KT.
Man, that is I would cry after that if I was Peanut. Devastating loss there for the side of Hanwha Life.
It changes the entire framework of how this game is going to play out for him. Although right as I say that, the culling, it's almost like a bait culling, but Zeka is he's going to live. Oh, the rocket gets him. Oh man, and now we have a fight down in bot as Viper just, well, he's going to walk in a straight line.
Yeah, that was a zoning ult from Beryl, you know.
Yeah. But you can still do the grubs really, really, really fast.
Yeah, and obviously when you auto in the dragon form, you keep the dragon form going, so the goal is just to chain it as long as possible.
One out, and he's just going to end up trading flashes. Honestly, not that bad. A little flash in here on a Pyosik, who is in Italy, but is in a lot of trouble. Already taking a bunch. Tries to heal. Tries to survive. Can't get over the wall. Now Peanut getting aggressive. Extending that dragon form and can't really get away from him, but they're just going to turn and fight, and Peanut just dies as everybody just turns and begins to fire into him. Perfect also TPing into this one, and Viper, there's nowhere for him to go. It's just another kill fed over to BDD on this Corki. Like, they dealt with the Renekton. Renekton doesn't really do anything, so I think Doran staying there is actually the correct call.
Peanut planned for this though, right? Because the fight happened, the reset came in. Power as well in the second will be the first of the game. We'll see actually, Death's moved down. The Light's there to defend. Oh, it's gone, yeah. First tower of the game, big influx of gold for BDD, who didn't really need a big influx of gold.
Yeah.
Already doing pretty good. So a very fed Corki right now, and Herald gonna be secured.
A little awkward there.
Well, I might not be.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm going to say some of the Heralds we've had in the LCK, they're possibly better off without it.
Yeah.
You know, they got the XP left alone. He TP's in to cover his teammate, and his teammate just dips.
Well, Beryl's going to throw an ult in just for good measure.
He is tanky, but he doesn't want to step up there. So it's going to be a trade of turrets. And it looks like on the bot side, BDD will get more gold.
Yeah, he definitely needs more.
Yeah.
He already has a lot, but I think he needs more.
Kill it.
Yeah, it is just one. Yeah, imagine if he didn't have Edge of Night.
He would have a lot less health.
Yeah, he'd be in a lot of trouble. Look at this TP right now. Way behind. Beryl's going to go in, and oh, the massive Rel ultimate on top of 3 of them, but Delight is going to follow up. The follow-up here from the rest of the team is just non-existent, and Perfect goes in and just decimates that front line. Doran, super low, is also going to be taken down. Zeka on the run. There's just no hope for him. He's going to try to kite it out. Peanut's like, man, why'd you bring him to me?
Yeah, Peanut trying to get the recall. BDD has so much damage. I think he can just... Yeah,
he's dead. And that is just a clean ace. KT just absolutely demolished them.
Absolutely annihilated them, didn't he? And then nothing happened in the aftermath. We'll see the replay. That one didn't do that much damage. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
Oh, it missed, yeah.
It's not that easy to miss, honestly.
It's like Karma Man for you.
Oh, Zeka. Yeah, he's going to have to flash. He also roots Peanut and just dies. And KT are just rolling them. It's just not even close at all. They're just rolling over them. It's 2 kills for free. And the world is their oyster. They can do whatever they want.
I mean, I just feel like this is such a KT thing just to win in this decisive fashion. Now, Delight's trying to approach and get space for Peanut. Peanut nearly has ult, but not quite there.
Delight is so low, And yeah, he's just gonna get locked down. I mean, they stopped the Baron. 10 Deft is just escorting the Dragon away from the pit. And that Boomerang is also gonna miss. Now they're looking to turn, a little bit of a messy turn. Not really gonna find anyone, but now finally Perfect is gonna find that front line. Zeka will go down. And they're just collecting kills. They're just doing it again and again and again. And Hanwha Life Esports can't do anything about it.
Okay, Peanut, fire another one.
Well, he dashed away that.
No, he did dash you. I'm not blaming Peanut. It's just, I feel like so much of this comp is waiting around this Shyvana to do meaningful damage, but she just isn't able to consistently land them because of ability, and any that land are just healed.
Yeah.
Like, Peanut's like, I need to get ult back. I need to get ult. You're so far away. His flash is coming up.
I feel like I'm watching an Olaf from behind. He's just like running around, like throwing axes, but they don't actually hit anything, and he just doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
you know?
he's pretty close now.
But he farms really fast.
Yeah.
Well, BDD, okay, I don't know what that was, but he's dead. Now the turn is going to come in. Massive shutdown for, well, Relight.
in the pit.
Yeah.
Wait, they're actually throwing.
They're actually... What? I can't even believe it. What is happening here? What? Barrel's just dead. Okay, now Hanwha Life Esports are going to start the Baron.
Okay, this is definitely not Gen G versus Hanwha Life Esports. What is well, just when KT look unstoppable, the perfect team, they find a way to throw it all away, and now they lose Baron.
All right.
And then Yoshi just finishes them off. Okay, not great. And then Doran does end up going down here. It looks really bad. There's not some well, let's move to the next fight, whatever.
Okay, that didn't happen, but the gold is relatively even now. Weird. Doran just took an insane amount of damage from a spear. And, I mean, it kind of looks like KT are in an okay spot. A lot of poke goes into Pyosik, though. Okay. Shyvana finally doing something. Goes in the pit, nearly dies. Here comes the Gnar. What? Oh, my God! Somebody stop this madness! Perfect is going in, and now he's going out. Here comes Viper. Wait, what are you doing? Viper's dead. Zeka's dead. No, yeah, he's dead. Okay. Delight? No, he's also dead. Okay, KT, they get the dragon, and now I guess they're fine.
Yeah, very convincing team fight from KT. Felt like they were really controlled. You know, Hanwha Life Esports put up a good fight, but it just felt like KT were that edge above, you know. I'm not sure I can really pinpoint any moments.
Yeah. No, that's...
that could have gone better. Yeah, it just feels like two teams playing things almost perfectly, but KT a little bit more perfect.
Just honestly, pristine gaming.
The sad thing is they don't end. A lot of stacks, you know. Sometimes we see these centers just not even get close to the number that is worth having like a fasting center, but 110 already with rapid fire cannon. He is not going to be easy to deal with. The Jack, you know the name of the Jack show, the ornamented one?
Honestly, I don't know. Doran's dead though. He's just over here dying. I don't really know why, but I guess he just jumped into the jungle and now we got a TP.
Flank from Barrel? They knew Peanut would be farming.
Yeah.
Can't resist it.
Well, he is going to ult over the wall. Nice cancel there, but the flash shot in from Barrel. Knockup comes in, and the Shyvana is just not tanky. And BDD now on 12 kills.
Barrel just decided Peanut was going to die. Far ahead. This feels...
They're just going to push mid.
That's a smart strategy.
Look at the positioning of the Hanwha Life Esports members. Doran might just die. Okay, gets the Sterix proc. Now BDD is fine as well.
Viper is...
Pyosik. Yeah, he's in a bit of trouble. Took an auto there from... yeah, now Viper's got to go for his own ult, and he does have Doran coming up, and can they actually kill Viper here? Another knockup comes in, and Gnar doesn't have much healing, but the flash shot over the wall, they do take down Viper, and he will go down. Meanwhile, Zeka's killing a ward, and tripped over his shoelaces there, so he goes down, and the game ended.
Yes, it did. KT, even they cannot throw from this point of the game. Perfect is just hanging about with Doran. Oh, yep, they're just having a little hangout.
Oh, the game ended.
Game ended.
31.5 minutes. GG.
I think lane matchups, KT's really good with across the board. But if it gets to the 5v5s, you know, the Maokai ult's a lot of control. They got the Bruisers playing the front line. Ziggs can throw those bombs out on top. And a lot of KT is squishy.
Pyosik should just be able to get first move on all the grubs, especially the first one.
You know, I think he can get first move on everything.
Yes.
He is clearing very quickly.
He's into Maokai, and that Maokai also just flashed, and all of Maokai's lanes are losing. Or at least they're being pushed in.
They're being pushed in.
Yeah. They're
Viper's
not
doing okay.
technically losing. Losing's the wrong word.
Yeah. Top side, but it's just going to be a 2-for-0 in terms of objectives. The light says, get out of here. But yeah, this is just advantage KT. Not really much coming from it, but this is just kind of the pace that a Zyra can set in the jungle against anyone who basically isn't like a Nidalee.
Yeah. Zeka is going to hop away. Does have his flashback on a bit of a long gambit in the enemy jungle here. He is going to be spotted and pushed out. All the vision cleared by Beryl and Pyosik going in together. And in fact, KT are not really in position to go for these. They might push in as the one was taken. Now the TP is going to come in as Perfect does get turned onto here. He does go and get exhausted by himself, but finally we have the Ziggs ultimate on top as it does take him down and does get a grub, and the rest of the fight is looking good for the side of KT as BDD going to dash on forward, but now Beryl is pretty low. In comes Zeka, but now a massive MF ult right on top of everybody in that front line. Here's Viper as Ziggs gonna flash in and just die. And now Peanut trying to go down here as well. He's gonna get rooted actually. A Q comes down and Pyosik gets blocked by the minions.
Oh, but he can just put a plant down and it'll kill him. Oh! No, the plant's trolling.
Not quite. Yeah.
Doran's here. Deck has flash.
Oh, dodges the boomerang. There's a chance here for him to get out with his flash intact. Actually going to try to fight, and then he flashes, and then he dies. Doran, though, will go down. So a trade here, as Steph does trade everything with Doran.
Very unfortunately for him, it didn't. And now, KT kind of just continuing the monopoly and objectives.
Oh,
Hextech with that comp.
Still, I mean, if Hanwha Life esports begin to fight back, could go the other way, as now Pyosik going to get engaged on by kind of everything from the two tanks, as now the Ziggs ult comes in, but another one from Beryl just to try to zone Zeka away. So many low health bars, BDD tries to get in there, and now it's actually Hanwha Life esports that have to run away. Beryl is going to get that engaged and lands the stun onto Zeka and will unlock that kill for BDD.
Such a scrappy fight there, but the damage just wasn't there. Zeka was trying to solo kill BDD, but just couldn't do it. And then there was just two tanks running at a Zyra. That doesn't work. BDD is now 5-1 on the Lucian. You can't tango with him.
Looks familiar, doesn't it? Anyone remember game one?
No. Don't try and make
I don't, sorry.
Yeah. I'd rather forget. But BDD having a pretty good one. And Pyosik, the value he's getting on the Zyra is actually pretty absurd. HLE just kind of keep playing into it. And we'll see a replay of how this panned out. But yeah, so Peanut's like, I've got Pyosik. I need help. Delight's like, I'm coming. But Zeka's busy. And then the Ziggs ult comes in, but the center doesn't hit them. And also, he's not got that much damage yet at fighting this.
And in live, Delight has found another member. This time this looks much better for Life Esports. Perfect might consider flashing, but I think at this point, just accept your fate and go down. Again, nobody can really challenge him. But
Yeah,
the first turret blood did go to Hanwha Life Esports.
I wonder if Viper just goes, I don't think they could do enough to push Death out of mid lane as a problem. Now he has his Bloodthirster. He is very difficult. Herald with Ziggs, very powerful. At just getting it to the execute range. So they'll secure that. Likely we'll see that used in the mid lane later. For now, Zeka gonna clear out this wave.
Is the Hextech Soul Point Drake for KT.
Yeah. We'll see what angle they approach here. Both teams, no one really has a flank right now.
Yeah, just straight up, good old 5-on-5. The poke's coming in. The angle here, pretty good. As now our ultimate into the wall is huge, but now the MF and Kennen on top of each other. But the exhaust comes in into Light with the 3-man follow-up is huge. But do they have the damage? The Dragon will go over to Hanwha Life Esports as Death full health. But you see that Perfect's just going to be melted there by the Ziggs at the end. So a big fight here for Hanwha Life Esports.
Just if you want it so bad, I don't think they have the fastest Baron.
A good idea.
But they just burn TPs, so I'm not sure they can get there in time. Viper, you need to hit the Baron.
This is very slow I mean, they're maybe gonna get it.
Naganel's there to zone. Just go. DPS and Baron. DPS and Baron. They can get it.
Okay, yep, they'll get it. KT just gonna let it happen. They say, all right, you got it. It's fast enough. And all right, trade of 1 Hextech Drake for a Baron here for Hanwha Life esports, who are hoping to push with this outer turret. They're just gonna let that one go. Viper just gonna auto that one. Save a satchel just in case, or for the next turret if they can push into this one, which they should be able to. We'll see if KT wants to go for any crazy fights or any engages just to try to stop Hanwha Life esports from taking everything for free. There is a flank ward.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of decent flank wards, honestly, that KT have managed to place down. I mean, part of the fact is another wave coming in a second. They should just be able to get this. It's basically like an auto and a W from Viper. It's gone.
Yep. There is the auto, and there's the, well, there's a Maokai ultimate coming out, and a massive Zigzag right onto that front line. Pyosik super low, but he doesn't die, and Doran is going to get sucked in and taken down, and that will end the Baron push.
And they have to secure that.
Is Peanut okay? There's a lot of pings coming down, and here comes Perfect, and a TP! They're going to find him in the Krugs, and he had seemingly no idea. Just ran right by Beryl, I believe. And now we got a little push coming in from KT.
Wave not so big, and Ziggs has ult, so he could just ult this wave to try and deny it. But it looks like
there it is.
Not going to do enough. They're just going to take that tier 2. So overall, you know, Baron was secured for HLE. Looks like there'll be an answer for this tier 2 in the mid lane. Gold lead 3,500. It's still solid for HLE, but just trying to cover it. And it all comes down to this. If KT get the Dragon and Hanwha Life esports cannot end, Hanwha Life esports could be in a rough spot.
Flipping this is so risky too. Pyosik, he's got the Fancies. He can just get in, but he's just not going to. Just gonna let that one go, as the call is not to fight for it, as BDD is nearly dead and is just gonna get killed by Zeka. And the blast away there, Perfect's ult hits nothing, and the MF is all alone. Does kill Viper. Deft surviving for surprisingly long. Zeka will go down. And all of a sudden, a very split up, messy fight.
Ult's Perfect away, and then we cut it before his terrible follow-up play.
Yeah, this is a bit rough rather. Pyosik alone, but he's so tanky actually against Peanut and Delight, and now Beryl's all alone, dying a Doran here as well.
Oh, the Baron?
The Baron's gonna hunt him down. It's sniping him. Yep, that's... What? I guess it hit someone else.
The Baron held back.
All right, little dodge there. Little gallop. Okay, no, he's dead.
I don't even know how that happened,
and that's a Baron, just like that. So it looks just really weird, but it's really big.
Are winning this game, but they are not particularly inspiring confidence in the way they're doing it. They have a Ziggs though, easy tower takes. They're gonna keep pushing in. KT respawn though, and Tristana and Maokai aren't there, so I think maybe they should just disengage. Definitely disengage.
Yeah.
After this one.
Sweating, just...
Come on, it's
oh, Doran! Oh no, Doran in a lot of trouble, but he has Sterix, and I think he just gets away. Meanwhile, Hanwha Life esports are just pushing out. Trade of flashes here, or rather a dash for a flash, and now we got a Zigzag, and BDD nearly dies. He didn't have another dash after that one. Meanwhile, Beryl gonna find and engage, and there you go. The MF ult's gonna be thrown on top. Delight, he's got flash. He says, nah, not worth it. As TP, and Peanut's not gonna follow that one.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. You know? It's like, I'll defend, I got this, right? And then, actually, it's not super minions at the bottom. They're coming later, but either way, HLE now defending mid. You know, they lost that last engagement, apparently. KT found a nice engage, or whatever it's called. He's got the shield, it's still there. We do see the TP come in from Perfect, but it's not really on a flank angle. And now Delight looking for the Blast Cone engage angle. Let's see what he can do.
If he goes left, he might find it. Beryl's looking for the engage himself. That's only Peanut. Gets it! It only gets Peanut, but now, yes, they get the Drake, but they're just so dead. They're so out of position. Doran again, another big Gnar ult, and that might just do it. Hextech Soul, I don't think it's going to be enough to allow Perfect to solo clear the waves and stop the game from ending.
He's still got ult and flash, but I don't think it's going to make a difference here. HLE cleaned up the fight. But he... Oh, yeah, Perfect. Can't do anything.
He should try.
Just get your damage numbers up.
Right? I mean... Like,
you have Zhonya's. Convince them, bait them to dive you.
Press the buttons. Okay, well, they're actually diving him. Delight's dead. Yeah, this is just about the perfect way to finish game 2. unremarkable, really.
I feel like it's unfair to ask me to judge the drafts because I just see Shyvana and I see Peanut's name underneath, and I feel uncomfortable. Now he's like, it's go time. I'm ready to rumble.
Here we go. pyosik very far behind on CS, but he is Ivern. Here comes Peanut. Over the wall looking for the E. He's going to hit this one, but there is an Ivern there.
Okay.
So
Shyvana, yet to be convinced. Still needs work. I haven't seen anything that's changed my opinion yet.
I think it's going to look great from ahead, but I don't know if they get ahead. This, ooh, the flash root is going to come in, and that's going to mean Perfect can just hop on in, but do they have the damage? One more auto would do it. There you go. First blood given over to Perfect. I was just about to say that Doran really needs help on his counter pick Aatrox into Gnar.
Yeah.
And yet he's the first one to go down.
It's actually perfect timing as well. I need to stop saying that. Perfect timing, because Perfect, he went to mini just as when they needed a bit more damage to finish off, was able to proc the passive, the hyper.
Oh, this time he's just going to flash insta-cleanse from Viper.
Yep.
And the headbutt comes in. Meanwhile, just an ult for good measure. Some of the pressure away from Doran, who is really struggling from that nice gank from pyosik. But as you mentioned, the Dragon goes the way of KT. It's an early Ocean Drake, which is going to feel very nice. Help to solidify some of those lane leads they already have. And it's also going to deny it from Shyvana.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You know, the compulsion Shyvana players have to do Dragon. Peanut is fighting it off with his life in this one.
Yeah.
Ocean, Chemtech, first 2 Dragons. You know.
Meanwhile, yeah, Barrel's in here. Doran in a bit of, actually a lot of trouble. He does have Flash.
Peanut's like, I'm doing Grump.
Yeah.
Handle it on your own.
He threw an E there. Okay, he's helping. Wait, no. Okay, Perfect just going to take that kill. And honestly, there wasn't much that Perfect, or rather, Peanut could do. They're trying to get the return kill here on BDD as over the wall goes to Light, but a very nice angle here taken by BDD towards his teammates.
Yeah, Barrier and Flash, but it's okay.
He is Jhin, so I understand the propensity to think that you're always dying. So he does just Barrier and Flash away. Meanwhile, KT are getting big value in the bottom lane. Yeah,
Grub's in favor of Hanwha Life esports, but they are losing some plate spot. Not enough, and the Light will come here to mitigate. So it looks like overall, HLE having a pretty good time. You can see has on the other side.
Unbreakable Will, gone. There's a Leona nearby. Beryl really wants to punish this. Zeka is going to go ahead and just buffer away.
Yeah. But as I was saying, when Ivan has a redemption, you know, the poke definitely might not hit as hard.
You know why Brand is also better than Shyvana?
Why?
Because you just build Oblivion Orb and it stays on them for about 8 years.
That is true.
So when you're trying to redemption, it's like, well, okay, there's still anti-healing on him.
3 armor and 80 MR.
Spotted.
And then watch, it's about to happen. Are you ready?
Strong is so dialed in too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
+5, baby.
+5?
+5 in... By the way, it's not +5 to just one of them. +5 to both armor and MR.
Oh, he almost broke the shield.
Well, there was a second shield.
He almost did it.
Yeah. See the Shyvana have an impact and carry. I think Peanut's is cooked. Well, not Peanut's cooked, but the pick is cooked for Peanut.
Yeah.
There's no other way to spin it. Into you. They're just both waiting.
Oh, perfect counter. Okay, we're just going to hop into the enemy team, but it is Mega Gnar. That's only an ult on a Peanut. That's not great. He's just going to flash away and wait for it. Huge. Going to knock on a depth. Oh, he's dead. Down will go Peanut, and Delight also going to go in, but Perfect pretty low. Doesn't matter. Redemption comes in, and now Doran on this Aatrox trying to do some damage. He is in that front line, but a couple of kills now for Deft, who is just untouched in this fight, and now Doran finally goes down. And the ult is going to be utilized. Nice cleanse on the slow here from Viper to get him away, but that's a 1 fight to KT Rolster.
I think it's pretty clear both of the junglers had some impact in that fight, but one had a lot more than the other, and it wasn't the one with 213 CS. The Moonstone redemption value there, absolutely massive for KT. They managed to hang through and clean up. And now, second Dragon going over to them. It's only a slight gold lead for KT. They definitely don't have a significant enough lead to start at Baron, but they will anyway.
Oh, the root here. Oh no, Zeka. He is just Omega caught, and down he will go.
I think that's enough. That's enough for you to start a Baron.
Yeah.
We see Delight has no ult, remember, but he is trying to find an angle on the flank. Peanut has his ult. This is the time. They're all in the pit. This is perfect Shyvana angle.
There's just no way. I mean, KT, like, yeah, they'd like to group around these brushes, but they've got them split up. Perfect is going to get engaged on, and now we got the Wombo combo coming in. Pyosik goes down, but so does Doran immediately. And Viper's dead. And in the 5v4, it's looking pretty good for the side of KT as Def gets away from the Dragon. He lands the shot on the Peanut, keeps him slowed. Will miss the 4th shot, but Perfect will get the job done. And that is only Delight left up. As KT Rolster, they say, we don't need the Baron. We'll just take the fight.
Yep, they'll just pick up Delight on the back end. They can't really do Baron right now with Pyosik dead. They'll just chase down the Alistar. Delight, not much you can do.
Oh, BDD!
BDD can get the kill. Woohoo! About the poke, right, the Shyvana?
Doing Baron.
But that engage looked huge value, and they killed one person.
Yeah, I mean, they were down a member. They didn't have their Tristana, which certainly did make a big impact, but it still means that KT Rolster will move ahead. And,
oh, look at that from Peanut. No, not convinced still.
Yeah, again, the issue is like, okay, you're not really breaking into these brushes very well.
Yeah, you're not really doing that much damage. The shielding is there. He went double amped him. I feel like an Oblivion Orb would have been a decent buy, because with Liandry's, you keep it applied for a while.
But they... Okay, Peanut's going to kill a ward. Meanwhile, the mid-tier 2 is going down. I'm not sure if they would have been able to really stop that.
Yeah, top tier 2 probably going to go down in a second as well. It's very low.
All right, here comes KT Rolster. Oh. They're going to move into the jungle. That's another root from Def, man. He's just not missing. And now he's going to open up here on a Delight who's getting slowed. And yeah, he's not taking damage, but he might be forced to flash away here as the 4th shot. He curves it around Doran. And Delight doesn't even bother to flash it.
Yeah, Delight to support. No one blocks for him. Just let him go down. That 4th shot basically slides to everyone to hit him. Pretty clean shot on goal. Top tier 2 does go down to the Corki, and yeah, it was a zoning redemption.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh
wait, what? Peanut? Yeah, no, he's just dead. He didn't have any vision. He's like, no, I gotta do the Raptors again. He's addicted to farming.
He's 252 CS for this.
Oh, that's going to be a very nice engage here from the side of Barrel. This is why this Leona is so good into MF. You can immediately just pull the trigger, and there's not much that Viper can do as Zeka has to hop away. And do they just end the game here?
Yes, please. Seen enough Shyvana for the whole split. I think at this point, you realize the plant lady's just better.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Peanut ulted. Is he even going to ult? No, he doesn't even get a chance to ult away. It just gets even more sad. I thought we were done. No.
Oh, man.
Yeah. You can see Peanut, he had a very sheepish grin. I mean,
maybe if Peanut had another dragon, maybe if it was 10 armor and MR, you know? Potentially.
Well, other numbers, it's 2 Barons for KT. And it's about to be 3 Infernal Drakes, which will equal an Infernal Soul.
I'm out.
Yeah, he's had enough.
I think they've all had enough. Oh, man. I will not hold my breath.
Well, they have decent wave clear with Shyvana and MF. I feel like they should try to make some sort of...
That's what Shyvana does.
And Def's just going to open up on the curtain call and just try to use it to zone here. Will he hit? Yeah, he will. Peanut is very squishy.
That does a lot more damage than Peanut's Fire Breath. Oh, look at that.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah,
okay.
They're like 70% HP.
Uh-oh.
Wait, it's that redemption item. Oh,
wait, no.
Man, no.
They're all healed.
Unlucky.
Uh-oh, Viper. Oh, he has to flash. And the flash on in from Doran just to add insult to injury. They get in the backline, does Barrel. And the wallets are just so heavy that, yes, Perfect is going to go down, but it doesn't matter because BDD is just critting people to death, looking for the Penta, and he will get it in Game 3 as KT Rolster will upset Hanwha Life esports today.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.